Hello, I'm Lori Steiner, sitting in for Armin Budish. Welcome to Golden Opportunities.
Today, we'll check out what's new at the Cleveland Public Library. Then, we'll meet a math professor who subtracted a problem and added a new smile. Does paying off your mortgage pay off? We'll add up the answer. And how you might make an illness pay off for you.
It's time to get GOing, so pull up a chair and join us at our kitchen table for Golden Opportunities. What did the following three people have in common? Cleveland boxer Irishman Johnny Kilbane, Iron Chef Michael Ruhlman, and best-selling author Rick Moody. No, they're not the new judges of American Idol. These three are all being celebrated at the Cleveland Public Library. Felton Thomas, the director of the Cleveland Public Library, is here to open the book on these upcoming events. Welcome, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We mentioned our hometown hero, Johnny Kilbane, first, but we probably should talk about them in the order that these events are happening. So, Rick Moody's coming to town March 3rd. What's he coming for?
Yeah, he's coming for our Writers and Readers series. So we have, funded by our Founders Fund, a series where we bring some of the greatest authors in the country to Cleveland. And Rick Moody is the author of Ice Storm. We're really excited by having the opportunity to have him here. He's done a variety of things, including his memoir, Black Veil, which he talks about his struggle with depression. And now he's getting ready with his new book, and he's coming to Cleveland to kind of unveil his new book.
Oh, sounds exciting. Isn't there some kind of connection with Black Veil and another book?
Yeah, it's connected to Nathaniel Hawthorne's title, and he kind of has gone back and looked at his life and coincided it with the Nathaniel Hawthorne's book. Okay. So it's kind of a very interesting kind of connection how it was put together. So
all right. So next on the March 8th calendar.
And let's not forget that is going to be March 3rd at 2 p.m. at the Cleveland Public Library in our Lewis Stokes wing, and it's free. And
free.
I always got to put it in
that. Keyword. I'm glad you came
back
to talk about that. Yeah. So March 8th calendar is Iron Chef Michael Ruhlman. What's he cooking up?
Michael Ruhlman, we have what we call our Lockwood Thompson dialogue. Lockwood Thompson was a famous lawyer in Cleveland during the 50s, and he also was a board member for the Cleveland Public Library. He left us an endowment so that we would always, year by year, have a interesting conversation with the community on a subject matter that was interesting to the community at that point. And so since this year, 2012, it's the year of the local food, in collaboration with Sustainable Cleveland, we are looking at bringing in Mike Ruhlman, who's the Iron Chef, Dan Barber, a local chef, and also Penny De Los Santos, who is a photographer of food.
Oh, wow, that would be very interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be very
That's going to be difficult.
Yeah, she's done things for National Geographic and a variety of other food magazines. So it's going to be an opportunity for everyone to have conversations about food and also the ethical issues around food. You know, how do you raise animals for food?
Like the green initiatives.
The greens initiatives that are about that. So we're really excited by that opportunity.
And that is when and where?
March 8th. Cleveland Public Library's main library in our Lewis Stokes wing in our auditorium, and it's free.
Another free one.
Another free program, 6:30.
Okay, so let's get back now to the hometown hero, Johnny Kilbane. He's coming. You're celebrating his life, then, right? Then in the library.
Yeah. It's the this summer will be this March will be the 100th celebration of Johnny Kilbane winning the featherweight title. You know, and he Cleveland hero comes in, wins the featherweight title, holds it for 11 years, longer than any other.
How many fights did he have? I mean, he must have done really well.
Yeah, he had 144 fights. He won 140 of them.
That's amazing.
And Johnny Kilbane, when he won the featherweight title, came back to Cleveland on St. Patrick's Day. And there were over 200,000 people here in Cleveland for the parade for him. And he just had such an interesting life. Beyond that, he went on to become a referee, he became a teacher. He also
All here in Cleveland?
All here in Cleveland. He also became a politician, and so he was also a state senator, he became a state representative, and then he became the municipal court clerk for a long period of time in 1951.
Okay, so really, he is a hometown hero, not just that he was born here, but he really came back and led his whole life here.
Led his whole life. People who lived during that period, everyone knew Johnny
Everybody knew
Kilbane.
him?
There were kind of things that kind of went around that if somebody hit somebody, they would say, "Oh, you just got Johnny Kilbane." So, I mean, it's a great story. And as we were working on this, people who are working with us found an old movie that had never been seen of Johnny Kilbane.
So is that how you're celebrating
And
things?
that's how we're celebrating it. And so that's going to be on March 15th, a couple of days before, St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
And
when and where?
6:30 on that Thursday, and that'll be at the Cleveland Public Library's main library, again in our auditorium, and it's free.
And it's free again?
Free.
That's fantastic info. 3 for free. That's a knockout lineup. To learn more or to get a complete list of the classes and events at all branches of the Cleveland Public Library, use the information that's coming up next. My thanks to Felton Thomas.
Find out more by calling the Cleveland Public Library at 216-623-2800 or log on to www.cpl.org. Next, a new math equation. Patient plus dentist equals beautiful smile.